So Microsoft may be looking to implement the DualSense's haptic features in an upcoming version of the Xbox Series controller. They sent out a survey and it's pretty interesting. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
So I've had time with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles, and I will say, just keeping it real, that I think this is a superior controller. The Series controller is fine. It's great. It's basically identical, maybe a little bit smaller. I've reported on that before than the Xbox One controller. I don't really feel the difference, though. I use the Xbox Series controller now on PC and on my Series S and Series X consoles, and it's fine. But there's no doubt that there's a lot more tech in this controller, and it's pretty interesting. At first, when I heard about all the haptic features that were going to be in the DualSense controller, I was like, who cares? But after playing games like Call of Duty and Astro's Playroom, there's potential there. It could still end up being gimmicks, but you know what, though? Right now, it doesn't feel like a gimmick, and it feels like Sony did a better job with the haptic features in here than Nintendo did with the Joy-Cons. Remember the whole thing with, they had, oh look, there's one ice cube, now there's two ice cubes, you could feel them in the controller, now there's three. Never really saw too much with that. But when you play games like Call of Duty and Black Ops Cold War, and you hit the left analog stick and it has different tensions depending on the gun you have, I like that, man. When you're going through sand, like I said in Astro's Playroom, I like that. It does add to the immersion. I'm kind of surprised. Well, Microsoft is paying attention to this, and they may implement those features that the DualSense has in a future Xbox controller. They sent out a survey. This is what comicbook.com has to say. I'll read it to you, then we'll discuss. Microsoft has been sending out surveys to Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S owners that specifically mentions the new PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. It asks users if they are aware of the features that came included in the DualSense controller, and also if the users would like to see those features included in Xbox controllers that ship with the new consoles. The same survey addresses other topics as well, like about the overall appeal of the new consoles is prominent enough, and if the devices feel next gen. Tech Radar reported on the survey with screenshots of the questionnaire that asked various questions about the new consoles. Only one question shown referenced the DualSense not by name, but rather as PlayStation controllers. I am aware of features on PlayStation controllers that I wish were on the controller that came with this console. The question read above selections that allowed users to indicate how strongly they agree or disagree with that statement. So yeah, Microsoft is seeing that there is positive feedback from the DualSense. It looks like it's not just going to be a gimmick. And they're thinking, man, we got to jump on that bandwagon. It is impressive. It is impressive. And I'm hoping that PC games in the future, because I know that Steam already has drivers for the DualSense controller. I'm hoping that PC versions of third-party games that are also on the PlayStation 5, they could bring those DualSense features over to the PC. That would be awesome, because I use my Series controllers on my PC mostly, or Xbox One controllers, and I would switch over to this in a heartbeat if it got direct support from third-party developers on PC, so you could just press the button on the controller and use the DualSense on your PC like it's a console. That's what I do with the Series and Xbox One controller. So it's promising. Microsoft's paying attention. They're seeing the positive feedback. Just let's hope that DualSense controllers don't keep breaking. It doesn't seem like it's a rampant issue, but only time will tell. So prepare for DualSense features to be in future iterations of Xbox controllers. And you know what? That's a good thing. I like them. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Can't see it. Have a good one. I'm twerking them like I'm twerking nips, but they're not nips. They're analog sticks on a DualSense. Dad is twerking the sticks. Dad is twerking the sticks. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.